better get your sports straight. You better get your sports straight. Look it up. Google it, fool. Google it.
Welcome back to a new video. We are out here today.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yo, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Today, what are we doing? We're gonna be throwing paint on a t-shirt and a sweatshirt and maybe do some screen printing at some later time, because right now it's like 94 degrees outside and super hot, and I don't want to turn my flash dryer on, and I don't want to get the garage all hot and bothered in a bad way. Sometimes you get hot and bothered in a good way. This hot and bothered is not in a good way. So I'd rather throw splatter paint all over these hoodies. One hoodie, one t-shirt. We're making Seahawks designs because Seahawks are coming. The football season is coming. Though that I don't know anything about football. I'm more of a baseball dude. So I got my stats on the Mariners and baseball, stuff like that. I don't know anything about football. I'm just in it for the money. So basically doing the same thing that I did with the Seattle Mariners hoodie and t-shirts that I make when I splatter paint all over them and I put the logo on it. That's exactly what we're doing, but it's going to be Seahawks. I actually started off with the Seahawks. I got talked into it, and how long ago was that? Let me know. How long ago did we start tie-dyeing the Seahawks gear and screen printing the Seahawks logo on the gear? Trying to really think here. I don't know. We did it over there in my grandpa's garage when I had part of the shop cleaned out for the screen printing that we do out here in the shop now. So let me know in the comments if you're watching years and years ago. We gotta set up the stuff to throw the paint on it. Literally look like a madman. I'm just out here with paint, throwing it on t-shirts and sweatshirts. I'm not doing it out in the front yard. I did it last time in the front yard and people were dry. I probably thought I was a madman because of how much craziness that was going on with the paint throwing. It's different. It's not tie-dye. It's actually paint. So we got the Seahawks colors. We got the green, we got the gray, and we got the blue. And then we have what we're going to be doing. I made a whole bunch of Plastisol heat transfers, my own. So we screen printed a bunch of Plastisol heat transfers with the Seahawks logo. And we have that right over her. The Seahawks, this one right here. We gotta clean it up though, because I haven't cleaned it yet, but Seahawks logo, come through what you know though. We're just out here rhyming. Because the album, I'm gonna hype it up so much you'll have to go hit the link and go watch the album. Not watch the album, but listen to the album. We're just gonna talk about it through every single thing that I do out here. But look at this, it's backwards. It's the reason why it's backwards because it's a Plastisol heat transfer. So you do it on the special paper. If you don't know what I'm talking about, double dog dare you to subscribe. I have more than one video talking about this situation and this way of screen printing. I prefer that way of screen printing better than traditional screen printing, but that's just me. Alright, even in the shade over here, it's getting super hot. It's super hot out today. You know, we complain about the hot and we complain about the cold. Just gotta deal with it. But I'm gonna do this t-shirt a little bit different than I did the hoodie. I'll show you what the hoodie looks like. It's drying in the garage right now, but the t-shirt, I'm gonna splatter paint all over it. And then after that, I'm just gonna paint it. It's hot out. Give it up for the people that live in hot climates at all times. So I'm sweaty. I'm so sweaty. I'm gonna do the back. Check this out. Look at how cool this came out. I'm sweating like I just got done. Like, this is how much I sweat when I work out, and my t-shirt is almost as wet as if I sat in the sauna. That's how hot it is outside. So that's why I do not want to screen print in here, because I got to turn that machine on, the flash dryer, and get it up to like 300 degrees, 500 degrees, and then after that I have to turn on my that machine over there, my heat press, and that gets up to 300 degrees. So I'm not trying to be out here sweating just to have some fashion. So we have to wait for the screen printing. But I got the screen all cleaned up, I got paint all over me. That's when you know it's fun. That turned out amazing. I got hanging up in the rafters. It's super cool. That's how I almost did the, well, almost the exact same moves that I did with the Seattle Mariners one. And this one I did the hoodie a little bit different, but it's like this all over. Who's ever watching the football game on Saturday, or if it was already done, like this video is gonna be up on a Tuesday. If you watched a football game on Saturday, let me know if you saw this in the stands. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're gonna wait till day 2 to do the screen printing. I did a test print with one of them on an old t-shirt that I don't really wear anymore, and I did it on the back just to make sure that it works, because you should always do a test print. And the test print turned out the way that I wanted it to. It looks super good. It feels really good. So these are on the painted ones. I'm gonna press the painted ones first, just to get the nice flat surface, because I did throw paint on them. But after that, I feel like this is gonna be, we're gonna be in there like swimwear. Now that's a flat surface. It's hot. Man, this is the illest. This is like the Mariners one. I gotta get the Mariners ones going again too, because they're doing good. I have no knowledge about football.
Real talk. Real talk. I guess real talk. It's just real talk.
Every time I have an idea, I'm doing something, and every time it comes out, t-shirt, sweatshirt wise, it always comes out. I don't know what it is. See, yesterday I was gonna do this too, get everything together and do it, but I don't want to rush it. So I got the tape yesterday, I got the stuff to do it, and I got everything ready, and I did it this morning. Come on. You have to ask yourself, where are you finding this? You ain't finding this at Walmart. You're not going to Fred Meyer, and you're not even going to go to the Seahawks team store and find this. This is straight custom. That's what you got to do. Find what you're good at and get really good at it. And I think I found what I got good. I got good at this, and I'll do any team. I don't care if they turn out this good. I would love to splatter paint of different colors other than Seahawks and Mariners. How cool is this? Turned out so cool. I got so amazed. I got so excited when the t-shirt came out, because the t-shirt one is one that we did. That's the Plastisol heat transfer that we just did. The sweatshirt one, it's a little darker ink, because I found an older transfer that I've been making Seahawks gear for the last long time. So this transfer right here is 2 years old, and it still looks magnificent on a brand new hoodie. So think of it like that. The Plastisol heat transfers versus making screens for you can make screens for Plastisol heat transfers, but you can make a whole bunch of Plastisol heat transfers and sit on them and do them as the orders come in. So you're not sitting on t-shirts and sweatshirts. You got a whole warehouse or whole garage or room or whatever filled with t-shirts and sweatshirts waiting to move product. It's easier to sit on hundreds and hundreds of pieces of paper than sitting on hundreds and hundreds of pieces of clothing. So this food for thought. We're out here. We try to be out here Monday and Friday. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's what you gotta start telling them.